everybody, this is Big Shell. Another episode of Fighters Fury. I'm with Evil Genius's man, Marn. How you doing today, sir?
Good.
Good. All right. Enjoying NECXI 11?
Like going from the West Coast tournaments to East Coast tournaments. East Coast tournaments, honestly, are a lot more boring.
Okay. All right. Let's go into that. A lot of people consider you a controversial tournament player. How do you feel about that?
Controversial, like I haven't placed top 8 in a while, but like I've just wanted to stick with my main character Dudley because the Japanese people say, like the Americans say, like everyone says that I am basically the best Dudley in the world, and I want to like keep living up to that title, even though the character is a really really bad character. So like it's hard to win with the bad character,
Okay. Let's get into the nitty gritty, so to speak. At NorCal's regionals, you had there was a rumor that said that you feel that the Midwest is weak or bad. Is that true, and how do you feel about that?
Did I say the Midwest was bad?
Yeah, you said the Midwest is just not as good as the West Coast and the East Coast.
Oh, it's true. Midwest top player is Flo, and Flo's a really, really good player, but he doesn't have the experience like the West Coast and the East Coast players have. So like he's like, I'd say like maybe top 15 or top 20, but he's really good. Like he could be top 5 if Midwest actually had a decent scene for him to grow. Like right now it's just like, it's hard because East Coast, they have like tournaments they have tournaments Tuesday, Wednesdays, every weekend. West Coast, everyone's always playing together, everyone's always like telling each other stuff. Midwest, like, hey Flo, that's it. Like I don't feel any other players that come out of the Midwest are strong.
How do you feel? What do you suggest that the Midwest get to improve?
Just like a lot of new players, they don't have the drive like the old players do. Like Flo is like super old school. He's like back in the B series days and everything. Like he's been around since he was like 8, and like he constantly wants to win. He always wants to win. But like a lot of other people in the Midwest, they take this so casually that like it's not bad that their scene is bad. It's just they just like to take their games casually, where West Coast and East Coast, they play it seriously because they want to be better than the other coasts. Midwest is just like a hole in the U.S. that like.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about season beatings, where you put Daigo out of the tournament. Can you explain a little bit about that?
I haven't beat him since. I lost to him a lot at NCR.
Yeah.
I lost to him in team tournament like 3 times. I lost to him casuals, but it's like at season beatings, I was way into my game. Like I felt like I was like way better than I've ever played before for some reason. Just against Daigo. Like if you watch me against Daigo there and me against anyone like in any other video, like Daigo, like I played more solid than I usually play. Like most of the time I just like rush down, do fancy combos and everything, but against Daigo, I didn't want to do any of the fancy shit. I just wanted to get it done.
Okay. The reason why I bring that up is because one of the videos that I was recording your match, and I was recording the crowd reaction, and a lot of comments on YouTube were like, "Oh, USA is pathetic," and this and that. And I came to defense, was like, "Man, we United States, we beating finally beating Japanese players." Then how do you feel about that?
First of all, YouTube comments don't count. Event Scrubs comments don't count. Like they always talk about how like we're unsportsmanlike, all that stuff, but you see everyone's like shitting on me every other time. Like they're just like, Marn's fat, Marn's this, Marn needs a haircut. Then I say something to someone they love, and they're just like, oh crap, he's talking shit. And it's like, are you serious? Like, this whole time it's like, you guys have been bashing us, saying everything, and then we finally, like, decide to step it up. And, like, Daigo hasn't won the last 3 tournaments he's been to in the U.S. He won the Canada Cup, but that was in Canada. Like, come on, like, seriously. He hasn't won season beatings. He didn't win SCR. He didn't win NCR. Like, we've kept him out of winning. And now it's like, it just shows that we've improved. But everyone else just wants us to stay below the Japanese because they idolize them so much that, like, I don't take any of the comments seriously because they're all dumb.
Okay. Of course, the next step is to win it on their soil, SBO.
Yeah.
You think Evil Geniuses have a chance and a shot to do it?
It's hard because, like, on their soil, it's like single game, single elimination. You have no chance to, like, really, like, get to know the character, the player you're playing against. Like, you have like 2 rounds. That's it.
Okay.
And after that, it's like you get 1 game, you lose, bam, you're out of the tournament. Like, that's too hard. Especially like since they have the tournaments that we go to are like once a year, and they're like the biggest tournaments with like the best players. And we lose first round, and people are like, "Oh, you guys suck." But they did qualifiers for like 3 months trying to find the best players to put in this tournament, and it's hard to get past the first round. And it's like, obviously we try every year, and we kind of fail every year. But in the end, I think we'll start winning more. I think slowly, and maybe it'll take another 20 years or so or whatever, but we'll catch up to them.
Okay. In case people have forgot, you are the current Tosanoko versus Capcom champion. You won it at Evo. You think that that will transition over to Marvel versus Capcom 3?
No. I played Marvel a lot. Marvel 3 a lot. Like, all the beta builds, like, it's not as TVC-ish as people think it is. It's like a half between TVC and half between Marvel, too.
Okay.
So it's like, a lot of people are gonna learn the game faster than TVC. TVC was a bad game. It was on the Wii. No one really played it. And with Xbox and PS3, everyone's gonna play it.
Okay.